The strange thing about your biggest decisions is that you usually know the answer long before you can explain it. Yet instead of trusting it, we start searching. We ask everyone who might know better. We read everything we can find, make the lists, watch another video, open another tab. And somewhere beneath all of that noise, beneath all those opinions, there's a quiet, steady voice that already knows what you need to do. You've heard it. You've just been talking over it. Because somewhere along the way, not dramatically, not all at once, you stopped trusting the only voice that has been with you your entire life. We live in a world overflowing with answers, experts on everything, advice for every situation, the opinions of thousands of strangers, available before we've even finished forming the question. And somehow, we've never felt more uncertain. That isn't a coincidence. The more we outsource our knowing to experts, to validation, to approval, the quieter our inner voice becomes. Not because it's gone, because we keep talking over it. Eventually, the loudest voice isn't the wisest one. It's simply the one you've listened to the most. So we refresh the search page when the answer was already sitting quietly inside us. Psychologist Gerd Gigerenzer spent decades studying what he called gut feelings. His research challenged one of our biggest assumptions about decision-making. In complex, deeply human situations, intuition can sometimes outperform deliberate analysis. Not because it's magical, but because it's the result of everything you've ever experienced. Every mistake, every conversation, every success, every disappointment, compressed into a signal that reaches you before your conscious mind can explain why. But intuition isn't magic. It works best in the parts of life you've actually lived, where your mind has quietly been collecting patterns for years. Your inner voice isn't irrational. It's often your brain's fastest and most integrated form of understanding. The reason we distrust it isn't because it's unreliable. It's because it can't justify itself in a spreadsheet. It speaks in feeling, not argument. The mind asks for proof. The inner voice usually arrives before the proof does. So we ignore it, again and again, until one day we forget we ever had it. More than 180 years ago, Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "Trust thyself. Every heart vibrates to that iron string." He believed that imitation was a form of self-betrayal, that every time we ignored our own inner compass, we traded authenticity for approval. Different century, same struggle. The Bhagavad Gita tells a remarkably similar story. Arjuna stands frozen, not because he lacks information, but because he no longer trusts himself. And Krishna doesn't simply hand him the answer. He helps Arjuna see what fear had buried beneath the noise. The battle was never about choosing correctly. It was about learning to trust the deepest part of himself. Maybe that's still the real challenge today. Not finding more answers, but learning to hear the ones we already carry. Here's something I'd like you to try. Think about the decision you've been avoiding. Now write down, in one sentence, what you would choose if you trusted yourself completely. No advice, no opinions, no validation, just you. Don't act on it yet. Don't even show anyone. Just allow yourself to finally hear what you actually think. Because confidence isn't knowing the future, it's trusting yourself enough to face whatever the future brings. And here's the last question. What does your gut already know that you're ignoring?